certainly hope so, you know. Kinda its job.
Would it do?
If it wasn't pumping out heat, we'd be very concerned.
That is true. Alrighty. We are here. We don't have any nerfs or buffs to discuss.
Oh my.
And I think everything's all set up.
Oh.
Except Waystone. Which is now active, and you may need to refresh the stream to get it. As always. I believe Serene has just seen the word leprechaun for the first time. In the vein of SantaCon.
Why is SantaCon a thing? How is that a thing? I swear to God, I've seen SantaCon on a fucking Law and Order episode, and I assumed it was just something they made up for like, because all these shows have this stupid shit like that, you know the fake games and your fake conventions and all that shit. I assumed SantaCon was just fucking made up. And then we go out one day and there are fucking people in Santa outfits everywhere lined up outside of pubs at 10 o'clock in the fucking morning. And I'm going, what the shit? And he's like, oh, it's SantaCon. I'm like, what? That's not real.
That's a thing?
That's not real.
That can't be a thing.
And now you're telling me Leprechaun's a thing? No. No. No.
It is a pub crawl.
Why the fuck is St. Patrick's Day more of a thing in America than it is in fucking Britain? No one gives a shit about St. Patrick's Day in Britain. No one. Not even the Irish. I have no idea if it's a big thing in Ireland, but nobody gives a shit.
You have Deadly while you have a
Deadly.
unit with Deadly.
That's not...
That seems a little bit
Great.
difficult to satisfy.
1-4 for 6 with only, like...
Like if it were always Deadly, it would
conditional
be...
Deadly?
Yeah, like if it were always Deadly, it would be one thing, but that seems like a good amount of work.
Yeah, apparently the official, like, leprechaun in our area is tomorrow.
Hashtag official. I'm gonna just grab this urn of choking embers and not look back.
We're not going out tomorrow. At least not in our town. We're going to the mall instead. It's fun. Alright, okay.
Now that we've got that out of our system, there's a Firemane Lioness here, which is a 2/2 for 2. That can also pump out babies. There's this Cliff Diver Mantisaur. Coastal Beastmaster.
Sandcrawler.
Yep. Yeah, basically Lioness would sort of be staying in colors.
I keep saying that fucking Mantisaur. He is a piece of shit.
A real fucker, that one.
He is. Don't pump the baby. You can't stop him. I've tried.
No. Don't pump the baby. Jeff Gersman, .gif. So let's see. We've got a Mighty Strikes. We've got an Infused Guardian.
Mighty Strikes is...
I like both of these here.
Yeah,
I really like Infused Guardian,
so
and of course I really like Mighty Strikes. Got a Rat Cage, a Blood Quill, a Curator's Spear, and an improvised club in this. So if you really want Shadow Relics, if you have a great need...
You got your pick of the litter here.
No, that was the Firemane Lioness. This is interesting, because I think, like, Mighty Strikes is obviously a really good card.
Yeah.
I think Infused Guardian is also a really good card.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Mighty Strikes is in color, but of course it's, you know, also got the primal. Although it's not exactly like, you know, there's a ton of time showing here right now. I think Mighty Strikes is probably a somewhat safer choice, especially with the Conflagrate right after.
Oh, Caradon Steward.
Yeah, this is interesting. It's either the Conflagrate or the Caradon Steward.
Oh
Conflagrate is, of course, in colors, so that's quite nice. For the record, the only dual type with Stone Scar in it is Winchest with the Justice, and we haven't seen that yet. So that's also a consideration.
Oh, there is there, blue.
Starting with Fire, the doubles that we have are Justice and...
I mean, Open is good because the Steward is great, but Conflagrate is such a good card.
Oh, yeah.
It's Torch. I mean, it's a higher cost Torch, but there is no Torch in this format.
That's sort of the thing. If I liked Karen Dawn Stewart, I feel like building a backbone of, like, really good fire cards. Like, this, and this are all really good fire cards.
Real good.
And that's a really good start to have.
Infused Guardian.
It's another Infused Guardian, and now there isn't really anything else that I'm like, hell yeah about.
Yep.
This does sort of push us towards Fire Time Primal, but if it's going to keep giving us really good cards, that's not going to stop me.
Yep. One thing about Conflagrate that someone came up against us with is that you cannot use it on the same unit.
Yeah, I didn't even realize, but it is an additional enemy unit.
You cannot do 6 damage to a unit.
Yep. That Power Breach Sentinel's pretty good. 5/6 for 6 is a good stat line. The fact that it ramps you is quite good.
Yep.
Maybe I'll finally play a good Amplify deck.
Maybe.
Oh no. We did get that played on us.
I don't like to dissociate.
Let's see. Outside of that,
Sandcrawler.
Sandcrawler is a pretty safe
This
option.
is
I'm like still
great.
looking at the Shadow just as a potential thing, but like these aren't incredibly good Shadow
they're
cards.
just okay. Yeah, it has a torch that is potential for torchierness.
Can't go face though.
Yep.
Got Runic Protector and Mesmerized Moth as the two.
Also potential honeypot there.
Honeypot does have potential, although we'd kind of want relics to be with it.
Yeah, Conflagrate is better.
Might go Runic Protector and just like have it as the pledge and also a giant thing at the end of the curve.
Yep.
Particularly when like you have things that ramp you up.
Yeah. And yes, it's cards.
It's chords. Kind of like Magmatic Sentinel here. It's sort of like Runic Protector. It loses the pledge with the upside of having a way better thing when it comes down. 5 damage to an enemy unit is buck wild. Don't really care about most of these. Sadistic Glee.
I love Sadistic Glee.
Well, that's an Aurelian Merchant.
Hey, Merchant. Hello.
Let's see. There's also a Wildfire Sensari here. There's a Strength of Many.
Apart from that,
but I'm pretty alright with Aurelian Merchant existing.
Yeah.
Combustion Cell. Hell yeah. The hell yeah and the cell.
So it's the only one that has fire and time in it with Primal?
Yes, FTP.
There's Tundra Explorer there, which is nice.
Yep, Tundra Explorer is there, Gracolite, Assembly Line. I feel like I never see Assembly Line in the decks where I really would love to play Assembly Line.
Yeah.
Which of course makes sense because it's an uncommon, but like, it's always like, come on. I want both of these. It is interesting. Would I keep the Granite Acolyte to kind of keep myself open and just have a mostly Praxis deck with some stuff, or would I take Tundra Explorer? I think they're both like of kind of comparable power levels. When we're not going too hard in Renown, let's see. Probably just go Gracolite, stay in safe colors. It's not like this is a slam dunk better card, in which case I probably would take it.
Oh, Oni Roni.
Yeah, I'll take a nice Rice-A-Roni. The
Rice
fact that that dropped to me is also quite nice.
Yep.
Let's try Nightblade. So we got Livering Offering and Hoof Slash. There's a chance I just take that Nightblade.
Not the
see if we can manage to slash. This Yeti's fine.
Good Yeti. Well, there is a banner.
It's true, that is an Elysian banner. I guess this is really between the fairly strong Nightblade Splash and the Elysian banner, which would give me some fixing and make it easier for me to kind of just grab primal cards.
Yeah.
Hoof Slash is nice. A little expensive for what it does.
We'll never see a better one cost than Priceroni. I feel like the banner's a decent...
Banner's certainly a pretty safe one. Alright, so Rebel Sharpshooter exists, Praxis Banner's pretty good, Gracolite exists. I'm kinda, I think, between these two, basically, and I think right now that the Rebel Sharpshooter is pretty strong.
Yep,
I really like Rebel Sharpshooter as a unit. Topaz Drake feels pretty good at the top end. I'd probably grab that Stone Scar Banner if I had grabbed the Elf.
Yeah.
Or an Archaeologist is ramp.
Yep, true.
Which is nice. If this was a banner that I liked, I would definitely take it. Improvised Reveler is also fine. Like a 5/5 relic weapon is pretty good, especially because it protects itself.
Yeah.
We do have a pretty large high end right now, though, so I think that like helping us get there is actually probably a bit better. That's interesting. Recogulator, Cloud Snake Hatchling, or Caleb's Choice. The Caleb's Choice, I think, is actually pretty okay in draft. Not amazing, but should be able to find things to hit, especially because there's a lot of attachments in this format.
Yeah. Hi, Peacekeeper.
Really could just use like some things to fill in my 4 drops.
Yeah.
Because the only 4 I have right now is in green.
Yeah, shit happening.
Drone seems like a nice one.
Savage, no.
Stand Shaker.
Hi,
Scorpion Wasp is nice. Oni Ronin is
Oni
nice.
Ronin, banner.
That's an interesting one. I feel like it's probably Ronin, but yeah, Wasp is like basically unconditional removal. The only condition is they don't have quick draw.
Yep.
Wasp is like gun down, basically.
Wasp is real good. I do have a Roni, although 2 Ronins is, you know...
Yeah, it's sort of like 2 Ronins would be me saying this deck is going to go super fast and punch face. The Scorpion Wasp is sort of just like, I value...
I'm not sure we're all that aggressive.
Yeah, it's a lot of it is this Urn of Choking Embers, and I'm going to need to find some 2-drops somewhere. And 1-drops do make up for 2-drops.
That's true, that's true.
At least when they're as good as Oni Ronin.
Yep.
So it is sort of an interesting question.
And the Wasp, Wasp or Oni Ronin, it's hard.
It is one of these two, and I'm really not sure what the answer is here.
Removal Sweep is the Conflagrate.
Yep. Yeah, it's basically just the Conflagrate at the moment.
Removal is like...
Yeah, like the Urn is the biggest thing for us being a fast deck.
True, yeah.
I think we're more likely to see a Ronin than a Scorpion Wasp, and that's what I'm going to tell myself to sleep at night.
Hi, Renegade Valk. Skycry, Live Arch, Stormlinks.
Stormlinks is actually, I think, the pick here. In the sense that I need to start. I need things to start playing my game.
Yeah, we have 1, 2, and it's a very solid 2.
And yeah, we have a lot of big boys.
Yeah, like, we do have a lot of big boys.
We can do a lot to end the game as long as we get there.
And the Wasp really helps you get there.
And Wasp is very good for that. Wow, someone dropped a fucking Tranquil Scholar to us. That's bullshit.
Wow.
That's ridiculous. I don't really see anything else that I'm super happy about, like... Fuck y'all. Bold Adventurer, Elysian Stranger, or Praxis Banner? That's an interesting one.
That is a question.
I mean, Stranger does fix for 2 of our colors and give us a 2-drop, which is kind of why I'm leaning towards it. Praxis Banner is, of course, also 2 of our colors and fits in our power, so we don't have to worry about, like, cutting cards for it.
Yeah, we already have an Elysian Banner, which is...
Yeah.
And Primal.
Primal.
Stop showing.
Flame Blast is reach.
Ooh, Welding Torch.
Welding Torch is quite nice.
Welding Torch, absolutely. Skycrag
That's
banner.
a pretty easy Skycrag banner. Ooh, okay, that's an interesting question. Frontline Cyclops or Rebel Sharpshooter? I like Frontline Cyclops a lot. We might not really need it with all this stuff. On the other hand, our threes right now are 1, 2, 3, not you. The biggest thing with her is I don't necessarily see how we buff her.
Yeah.
To give her the quick draw, but she is still a 3/3 for 3.
We have one. We have the welding torch.
Yeah, we basically have the welding torch and that's it. See, out of these, this is a really good one. This is a really good one. This, I think, will be pretty good in the deck for just finishing things. This, I think we have a decent chance of making it up high enough, and this is a pledge, which is going to help us get up to the power.
Oh, yes,
so.
We have the Granite Acolyte as well.
Ah, yes, we do have Gracolite. I think we can go without the Frontline Cyclops here. I see.
Yeah.
It's a shame that that's like the one banner that I don't really want.
Yeah.
I would have like happily taken a Justice to try to like squeeze that thing into my deck there.
Yeah, Backlash. Woo!
Ah, Weed Hut.
Another Mighty Strikes.
I think it's either Mighty Strikes or Arachnodon Egg here.
Yeah.
Out of the stuff.
I like Mighty Strikes.
I like Mighty Strikes a lot. I like Arachnodon Egg.
Injustice got like way more open after the first couple.
Yeah.
The Tranquil Scholar.
After pack 1, basically.
Yeah. For the strikes, or do we go for the egg?
How many units do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not counting that. 11, 12, 13. I'll call that 14, 15, 16, 17-ish. So I can probably not... Like, that is a turn 4. That is essentially a turn 4. You'll eventually get an Arachnodon. So it's probably better just do that. Be Gone is nice. Fucking Bear Arms.
Wow, yeah. Suddenly there's a fucking amazing Meccano deck.
I know.
Wow, Deadeye, Bear Arms.
Potentially Mischief Yeti. Like at this point, I think I just want to shore up my early game because by the end game, I'll be able to throw down a lot of big threats. So it's sort of like, do I take Mischief Yeti or do I take Be Gone? With the side effect that Aurelian Merchant can take any time card and like make it a little bit better. Worth noting for all of my picks here.
Yep.
Where if I don't really find room for a time card, I can just put it into my market.
Yep. I like Be Gone. It's also potential for Justice Splash. You like it?
Yep. Another Vapor Hut.
Yeah. Woo.
Not much here for me.
Yeah, I don't like any of
Don't
those.
really have any. I guess I have the Urn of Choking Embers and the Astromancer's Compass as a potential
Outrider
relic to have for the probably Sirocco Glider.
He's a decently sized boy anyway.
And Cobra's a surprisingly good thing to drop this far.
Grab that.
Dune Painter is fairly nice. Code of Honor does have 2 of my colors.
And that, again, potential. But
that's a 2-drop. Don't care about anything else.
Nope. This pack hasn't been great.
I haven't really gotten too much out of this. The Dune Painter's fine. None of these cards are relevant to my interests.
Nope. Oh, you
Last
got that
pick, Mischief Yeti, baby.
Woo!
Alright.
Okay, yeah, we don't have much in the way of blue. Handful in here that are very useful.
Yep, so it's like... As dumb as it is, Argenport banner's gone.
Yeah.
So I would have basically 2 green sources. Sorry, Tranquil Scholar.
Yep, so you're gonna kill Token of Vision as well. That's now just 1.
Yep.
Token of Honor is still fine, because it's 2.
Yep. Yeah, I could potentially go straight Praxis. The question here is, what do we get for going blue? The big thing we get is 2 Mighty Strikes.
2 Mighty Strikes, a Storm Lynx.
The Storm Lynx is nice. We got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we really, I think we do want to go with the...
We do have the Skycrag and the Elysian Banner.
Yeah, which will help, and the Elysian Stranger, and the Token of Honor. So I think we'll actually be pretty fine. I like I like Topaz Drake.
Yeah, we have enough fixing that we're basically splashing for blue here.
The charge on it means that when you see they don't have something in the air, you just get 5 free damage.
Yep.
Like that's worth 7. Especially because it can also hit them again.
Yeah, and Stormlynx is a 2/3 for 2 that can like come out and block. I think it's a pretty strong.
Yeah, I think overall I'm perfectly fine with that splat with the blue splash here. The question now is what do?
25 units. 3 attractions, just guessing we're keeping all 3 of them.
Yeah, the other question being, what do I put in the market? Yes, this is in fact literally every time card we got. We got the Aurelian Merchant, and then like there were no times available to us.
Yep.
So I'd potentially put the Begon. I would probably put the Sirocco Glider in, because I don't think it's doing amazingly much in this, but there are, like, if we have the Urn of Choking Embers out, you might want to pull that out.
Yeah.
That seems like the correct kind of thing. The Begon is an interesting one, because again, it's sort of just an answer that you'd be able to pull out with the Aurelian Merchant. It is worth asking if we want the Merchant at all, but I do think that the ramp it's going to provide is actually useful. Like, this deck actually has a lot of shit up above 5, so like, the ramp and also stopping the enemy from hitting my face as much is actually probably relevant.
Yeah.
As far as amplifies go, is it just... Yeah, it's basically just the Firemane Lioness.
Yeah.
3s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 3s. I could potentially cut another Dune Painter. I don't know if Mischief Yeti's doing much for us because we don't really have much to put on it.
Yeah.
We're at 14 power right now.
Yeah, how much power are we going on? 18?
Yeah, this deck probably wants 18 power. How do I feel about Caleb's choice?
Yeah, and the Dune Painter does hit the Mighty Strikes and the Confligate as well.
That is true, yeah. Yeah, I did forget to check that, and I think both of those are actually way more plus. Like, I think fast spells that you can do that on are actually pretty great. Interesting to ask if Twin Fang Cobra would be a market card, but I think probably not. It's also interesting to ask if Runic Protector should be a market card, and that's a bit of a weird one because it's the pledge kind of makes me wonder about that. But maybe I do just have it in the market since it is available for it. And like I don't know if I'm gonna put literally anything else in outside of like. Do I put the Elysian Banner in it? That's an interesting question. Because, I mean, on one hand, I'd be taking the Elysian Banner out of my deck.
Or do you just put a Sigil in it?
True, I could just make it a Sigil rather than the Elysian Banner. Keep meaning to click that. Yeah, I think that's correct.
Yeah, I think the mark is also useful because, again, if we put a Sigil in there, we can draw power.
Yep. Oh,
right?
Absolutely. It's like the big thing about the market is the fact that it's really flexible for stuff like that.
Yeah. Caleb should never put on a shirt. Yeah, Stone Powder Heretic.
Don't really have much to buff him. Now we're at 21 units.
Yeah, we're at 15 power at the minute.
15 power. So beyond that, the question is...
What are our influences? You don't think we'll use the compass?
Not really. Like, I don't think this deck is necessarily incredibly aggressive. Yeah, he needs to, but that's up at 8.
Yeah.
And then Flame Blast is, of course, the triple fire, but we're mostly fire, so that's not going to be that hard to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, two more cards from here. I think our whole spell suite is pretty good. It would mostly come down to whether I keep the Caleb's Choice or not. And, like, I believe Caleb's Choice does not hit relics, but it does hit weapons, and that's potentially really good. Get rid of the Recogulator. It's decent for wasting time, but I think we got better things for wasting time. The question being, do relics count as attachments? They totally do.
It's included, so he's pretty good.
Yeah. All right, one more removal, and I'm not totally sure what. I feel like basically everything that we have at our top end is good because it comes down and has an impact basically immediately. Even the Power Breach Sentinel will help us reach the Magmatic Sentinel. And Magmatic Sentinel, I think if we play that, we probably win the game.
I was just wondering about the Archaeologist, like putting it in the market, or would you rather have it in your deck?
That is an interesting question. Actually, I like that a lot because, of course, if I have him in the market, I can pull him out and I'll be on 5 next turn if I have another Sigil. That's certainly worth considering. I can't fucking click the market. I'm so bad at this. It's worth asking if we want to get rid of like one of the sharpshooters or something because we do have a lot of 3s, but I think I'm okay with this.
That many 1s and 2s.
Yeah, I think I definitely want to be able to play on like early games.
I get a lot of hands that don't have 1s and 2s. They're gonna have to like.
How about all of the 3s?
Gonna have to.
Oh, this was a redraw, so it would definitely have been a keep there. I'd probably keep something like this because it might.
It slows them down and allows us to get to turn 3 a lot
and it gets us most of our shit. This I would keep because it has all of our power base.
That's got 1 power.
That's a bit tougher. Anyway.
Yeah, that's the thing. I went on about this in one of my streams, probably 2 once since I was on my own. But UI is such an important thing, but people only think about it when
I know if I had a blue there.
People don't notice it until that's
has most of my stuff.
Yeah. That's your top end, which is not ideal, but has a 2, has Savage Denial.
Hit him with a fucking Savage Denial, baby.
Yeah. But when it works, like people don't notice it. When it's bad, that's when people do.
Yep.
It was 3 now.
Also nice. Scared to death of that ooze.
We shall find the way.
That ooze
so like there is
definitely
that.
a problem.
Choose your side.
Go fire? Yeah, we don't need 2 primal.
Yeah.
We only need 2 fire into time.
Yep. Alright, well they didn't have anything to play on 3 there, so that's nice.
Fire.
And even if they lightning strike me, which they will. Ah! No. Savage denial!
Not great, but sometimes, you know.
Savage denial is actually still pretty good, I think.
I see them.
Alright, I really want this next card to be a power.
Yeah, that would be very nice. That would be very, very nice.
I'd accept a Mighty Strikes, but it needs to be power.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Really need to just get myself working up to these boys.
Yep, we need these boys out and rolling. That sludge is a problem.
Yep.
Turn 1 sludge is definitely anything.
A issue. I'm okay just kind of stalling out the board here. Yeah, I got giant robots in my hand. In particular, even if they manage to play something like... I think we're kind of out of the woods with respect to him being a thing. Okay. Never seen this guy before.
Wow. Alright.
Well, glad that's done. That's good. Still need power, though.
Yep.
They have a trick. I don't know what it is exactly. I imagine I'm going to lose these 2, but... Got another Warlock's Brew. Ah, okay. Oh!
Oh, the counter to the Wasp!
Jesus.
How?
Yeah.
You're not drawing that power we need.
Of course, like we get straight to
Fucking,
5
yeah.
and
No power.
then just stall out instantly.
Mm-hmm.
Could potentially have spent a the Mighty Strikes there. Not sure though. That's nice. Yeah, at 4-5, they're now gonna have to start playing fairly large ones, although they are at 6 power. That's good. Neat. Yeah, it's fair enough. Yay. Alright, so that's what? 4, 7, 10 damage?
You guys amplify 2, right?
Huh?
Amplify 3, no. How much again?
Oh, no, they're doing 10
Oh,
damage
they're doing
to
10,
me.
yes,
So he's
yes.
dead no
So
matter
he's dead,
what.
yes.
Question
You can
is it worth
kill-
killing off? I guess I could kill off both of these,
Yeah.
and I think that's worth it. Oh man, when they counterspell this.
Yeah, what you got?
Oh!
Ah.
Alright, well, I was never going to win this one.
Kill their sludge.
Holy shit. Everything they did countered me. I'll at
Well,
least
we
get
do
the Meg.
still
I'll
have
get the
him.
Sentinel out, which
Yep.
is nice.
Kill.
That has to be that.
Yep.
Because that's a 5. That's a clock.
Yep.
Everything they're doing is so good, and I hate it.
Yeah.
All that said, that we haven't lost yet. That doesn't help us, though.
No.
They do only have 26 cards.
Mill.
Maybe they ran out of gas finally. I mean, they ran out of gas a while ago. They just kept going regardless.
Oh boy.
You
Yep.
must not be
They're
free.
eventually just gonna go wide as hell.
Yep. That's not very helpful
That's
at the
not
current
helpful.
moment. Could
Like,
really,
some
really
units
use
would
our
be
merchant.
nice.
Could really badly use our merchant. They're gonna like rally here and kill us, and that'll
Oh,
be
no,
very sad.
that's-
I don't care. I don't care.
Didn't matter, we were dead.
Yep.
Yeah, we were just drawing blanks. Yep.
Yeah, we drew nothing.
Drew nothing.
And they fucking destroyed us.
Yep.
Their draws were so good.
Yeah, when ours were rubbish.
Oh, hey, man and mouse. What that is. I have played this
Yeah.
person before and seen them in, like,
Huh.
high-ranking things.
Ooh.
Not great, but
You can at
if I
least
pull one more power, I at least play, like,
yeah,
the hand.
Yeah. You've got 2s and 3s you can play, so.
A2 and 3s. Really need that power. There we go.
Enemy streamer, what the?
Not this one.
Interesting. I guess I do this to get slightly closer to Flame Blast, should it be necessary.
Your sword, Jito.
Your sword.
I know it's around here somewhere. Choose your side.
Slow game so far. Oh lord.
Uh-oh.
Take this!
Never mind.
Ah.
I'll leave that.
Nom nom.
Free value for you, Jim.
Par ixus membas.
The runes light the way.
Yeah, escalate very quickly.
Nope. We still haven't seen the 6-6 yet. Oh lord. They're gonna find it soon though. Oof.
Oof.
I don't really even like it on like any of these.
No, none of them.
But I have to do something.
Yeah.
I'm nowhere near getting this. Yeah, so we just lose this one.
Yeah. Lynx or
Um,
the cat. Try negotiating, yeah.
This is an 18 power deck.
Trying to find Cobra would be.
This is why I don't play Firetime Primal. I don't know how to build the deck.
Be
Ah, what a good thing to get that.
Ugh.
Boy,
Ugh. Don't like that.
don't like any of this.
Don't like any of this.
Ah, and they have a fast spell. Yeah, they win this one. Nothing we can do here. I mean, I'm glad they're winning this fast. I'm glad that this isn't a long drawn out thing of me just not drawing things there while they like fail to kill me. Because that was painful.
Ugh.
Well, we will definitely be getting a second draft in today after this one goes 0-3.
Ugh. Start not paying attention.
Mm-hmm. Here we will hope to rival unrivaled. God damn it.
Ugh. One of those is a fire. What the shit?
I'm not going down a
Oh,
card.
no, it sucks. Yeah. Draws have been
Complete
something.
Garbo.
We'll go undefeated after this, it'll be fine.
Not if they play a unit here.
Our
We're
steel
fucked.
is sharp.
Well, at least I'll get that guy out.
I blew her up.
See what they do.
Who needs a safety net?
I'll have to win one in a row before I do that. And a lot of that's going to depend on what they actually have this turn. Or if they've had a heart attack at their desk chair.
Axes up.
Alrighty.
Wait until they play the axe.
No, I'd rather they just not get two treasure
Find the
troves.
truth of my bloodline.
To be honest.
Love our top end.
And it's nice that it's here. So the question then is, do I try to kill off or do I give them the snowball? I don't think I care about them getting the snowball.
No, yeah.
They're gonna play the axe on that guy,
Yeah.
get the snowball, conflagrate it, and get like the value back on
Yep.
that one.
Yep, there you go.
And that's fine. Like, I don't have too many 1 health things. I'm gonna immediately draw whatever my next 1 health thing is, my only 1 health thing is, but the top card's a Roni. Guaranteed.
I know it's around here somewhere.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Alright, well, I will at
Well,
least
we
get
will
the
get the
Infused
Infused
Guardian
Guardian.
out, so that's nice. I'm gonna have to take a bunch of damage, but...
At least managed to mitigate a
Oh
lot
god,
of
they're playing so
their-
slowly, and I can't do anything to stop them. We're 0-2. That's how things are going right now.
Yeah, not great, not great.
Sure, they're getting, they'll probably get rid of that urn, although honestly I probably wouldn't do it if I were them. Alrighty.
Yeah, we're boned. Dang it, a 3
Choose your side.
This is absolutely looking like an 0-3 draft. If I pull power, I'll be able to get the Topaz Drake out. Fucking hell.
Ah.
I'll burn a Mighty Strikes on this. I need it that badly.
Yep.
It's fine. I'm good with anything that makes you not attack me. TBH.
Ah!
Yeah, alright, this run's done. Boy, howdy.
Oh, man. There's that fucking predator right there. Ah.
Oh!
Ah.
Alright. Yeah, you earned this.
Ah, fucking.
Alright. Ouch.
Fucking oof.
You know, deck wasn't that good, but we also got styled on 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
And I mean, the problem is that we gave them literally all the time in the world to draw their good cards. Like, we did absolutely nothing for the first, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 turns. So, like, It's hard to say that that was just them nut drawing because they had 3 years to nut draw. Anyway, Strange MD, thank you so much for the resub.
R.I.P. that run.
Word.
I
Smuggler?
mean,
He's a black market.
yes, he is a black market, which means that time and shadow cards. We got burned by a merchant last time by her literally never showing up.
Yeah.
But Steward is very good. Evan Dune Smuggler might be better. Yep, first draft of the night. Seems pretty good. So the pairs with Xenon are Primal and Justice, Karendon and Aurelian.
It's unfortunately not that Clan Hunt color we got fucking
I know, right?
wasted by on a previous one.
Yeah, the Albatross is also quite good at drawsy things.
Yeah.
So we got the Shingani Forge, we got the
Forge
Sirocco
is good.
Glider.
Again, Forge is in like the wrong color for
I
the
know,
smuggler,
right?
but such a good. We've seen the Forge go off.
Yep. Like, there's this
Really
pretty good
highly.
barrel through. There is Life dropping us a Shingani Forge. There is the Clan Hunt's Collar.
Yeah, time stream for 3 minutes for this.
Yep, there we go. Just cut the stream off right there, come back like nothing ever happened.
Yeah.
I might just go with the Shingani Forge.
Oh,
I mean,
Forge
like,
is real good, yeah.
it's the first call that
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
our opponent or the person in front of us took the rare in this pack.
Yeah. Forge is real good.
Forge is just so strong. Brilliant idea. 6 cost, draw 2 cards, amplify 2, draw 2 additional cards. So like, by the time it costs 8, you're drawing 4 cards, and that's fun. So we got this Broken Wing Brawler.
Brawler's good.
Nothing else here that super excites me. That is the second time I like the second Justice card where I'm like, ooh. There's kind of, it's basically Coastal Huntsman and Fall Short at this point. Both of which are perfectly acceptable. I like Display of Ambition, but I like knowing what colors I'm in more. Sort of interesting. I'm not really huge on Cabal Scavenger.
Grab the Fall Short.
That might take a Fall Short. Maybe we're just building a Rakano deck. Who knows? There's Sandcrawler. Rat Cage.
Yeah.
Softfoot Burglar.
That hasn't been too exciting so
Doesn't
far.
really, yeah. I mean, it's also like there was some promising Justice that is now dried up utterly.
Get all the
I mean,
bugs.
Softfoot Burglar does have, like, it works with Shingani Forge. Nice. At least that gives you something to activate the Renown. Eternity Core, Magnetic Sentinel, Flickerling. Nothing about any of these packs really speaks to me.
No. No.
I don't really see a deck here at all at the moment.
No. Our second pack.
Yeah. 'Cause it's even like the good Rakano is kind of dried up too. So I think I'm kind of between the Beastmaster and the Flickerling here. When you say, does everyone doing a draft get the same cards to choose from, or are they different? What do you mean? There's a pool of shared cards that are allowed to be in draft. 2 of your packs, one of them is the current set, or 2 of your packs are always the current set, and then 2 of your other packs are like a shared set of things. If you mean are other people seeing these packs that I'm picking, yes, basically you're kind of in a line with a bunch of other people, like not actively, but someone who drafted a while back did had this set of packs and took the card away from them and we didn't see them. So like reading is a thing. I'm really not sure. Like, if I go Coastal Beastmaster, then I'm basically saying, alright, I bet I can force Rakano at some point. But it's not like Flickerling is that exciting, so let's go with that.
You can take another one.
Could take another one. Maybe I just take, like, a Coastal Huntsman here. Like, this pack is all decent, but a lot of conditional decent.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Conditional on things I don't know yet.
Fireheart.
Fireheart Recruit falling this far is nice. Gilded Flames is also, like, actually a pretty okay card.
Yeah.
But I think Fireheart Recruit is the pull here.
Very solid.
Really-
There's a good card. Take that token. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
I'm fine with Token
Fuck
of
it.
Ambition here. Especially double Token of Ambition. We got another fucking Infernus.
Strike the Many, Gracolite.
Probably happy with Strength of Many here. See if I can't actually force justice.
Might be able to go into that Fire, Justice, and Shadow.
Or Fire Justice and Primal. We do have the Beastmaster for as well.
Yeah,
It seems like Ixtun might be our best bet, or at least Rakano is our best bet, assuming we can assemble Rakano in packs 2 and 3, which,
Yep.
you know, remains to be seen.
Yep. Another Gracolite or Peacekeeper's Helm.
Yeah, basically, you have to kind of split apart the concept of, like, you're not drafting in a circle actively with other people like you do in Magic. The person who picks, like, right before us in this order did their draft some time ago. You're not going to interact with them in any way. It's just that the game saved the picks that they made and the packs that it generated for them and is passing it along to you. And in the same way, they had someone in front of them doing picks from their decks and so on, so you basically form a giant chain.
Alright, Helm or Gracolite?
Yeah, that is the interesting question here.
Or Amethyst Acolyte, even.
Yeah, like, Acolyte is a fun one if we think we're going to go Winchest. I think kind of shoring up
Those are
Rakano
safer,
is a little
yeah.
bit safer at the moment. Like,
Fair.
Acolyte is a very good pick. So is this Acolyte. This is
Good
interesting.
Acolytes. Rakano Outlaw.
Oh, Jesus. So these are both big yelling, like big red signs telling us that Ixtun is open. I'm definitely going with the Outlaw because it's so fucking strong, but Jesus Christ, Torgov is also ridiculous. No, JT, it's the first and fourth, and like the ones that are, all of your Eternal draft packs are from the same person, and all of your Defiance packs are from the same person. They switched them over so that you could get better signals from them.
Yeah, Torgov is strong as hell, huh?
Torgov is wild. Torgov is buck fucking wild in draft. Rakano Outlaw is buck fucking wild in draft, though. Like, when presented with two really high power cards, I tend to favor the earlier, more aggressive one, particularly when it's like that.
Yep.
Jesus, I would feel really bad dropping a Torgov, but for a Rakano Outlaw, and in a format where I've been having so much trouble getting my 2s, which is, I think, another consideration that has to be made. Rebel Sharpshooter's quite good.
Yeah. Good pick.
Heavy Axe is fine versus Fursona would have been a nice, like, I had nothing else kind of thing. Another Sharpshooter or a Watchwing. I think another Sharpshooter is probably where it's at here. I like Watchwing, but I think I like Sharpshooter more. Particularly if we're going to be able to draw weapons. Another Strength of Many is quite nice. Savage Denial's good, but I think Strength is better.
Yeah, we're 100% in Fire, not 100% in Primal.
Rakano Stranger. Perfectly happy to
Yes,
see
very
that.
good, very good.
Argentport Banner is
Or
interesting.
Lightning Strike.
A Lightning Strike is also quite nice.
We do have the 2 tokens that have Shadow on them.
That is true, so I'm not as desperate to get my hands on some Shadow just in case. I think we're right now, Ixtun is probably the safer bet, even with me grabbing this Ravenous Thornbeast. 10 to that pack wasn't too much. I would take the snow pelting, but there's a rooftop vigilante right there.
Yep.
Which now is making me think maybe I am playing in Winchest
Yeah,
instead.
yeah,
Because, like, I've got some good Ixton, but this is, like, this itself isn't some really good Winchest.
Yeah, she's just a fucking...
And, like, these cards are good. I'm happy to see any of them, but Rooftop Vigilante is buck wild.
Really, really good.
Buck fucking wild.
Alright,
So there's Bright Mace Paladin. Our 3s are quite heavy at the moment, but it's not like there's
Four-color greed
anything
deck.
else. Yeah, we could also just do a 4-color greed deck. I wouldn't say no to that. Maelstrom Bell, baby. So there's the Skycrag banner, and there's the Grenadin drone. The question being, we've got, like, one... I'm only going to count that for one, because I don't think I'd play all 3 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... You're sadly out. 7, 8, 9-ish, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
It
15,
depends if we're
16.
going blue or...
Basically.
Oh my.
I mean, having the option to get both of those is quite nice. Our 3s are good, so I think I don't need to take that Rebel Sharpshooter. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 3s at least. So it is kind of between a Grenadin drone or a Skycrag banner. If we think we're leaning Winchest, Grenadin drone is better, both for like the potential mob rules and stuff.
I'm leaning Winchest now, but that's up to you.
But the Skycrag banner, like, Skycrag banner fits well in Winchest because it would allow us to just, you know, keep the Huntsman, keep the Lightning Strike if we wanted. It is interesting. And of course we'd have, like, the Coastal Beastmaster.
Yeah, pet cat.
That one's a tough one. And of course the game drops us a changey stick immediately.
Mean.
So we've got banners of our choice.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Alright, another...
Now I'm taking the Skycrag banner.
Oh, per Crown Launch Longsword.
God. Hell yeah, Twilight Raptor. Let's just take both of the cards.
Real good for us.
Yeah, the sword is really tempting, particularly putting it on something like a Rakano Outlaw. God, like the worst part is I don't feel like the Shadow Splash is completely agreed to. Like maybe Shadow is just the splash here with the Token of Ambition, a Rooftop Vigilante, and potentially a Thorn Beast.
That's fair, yeah.
It's like we're playing basically a solid Rakano deck that has some other options. The question being what we do. I think I still take the Longsword there and get rewarded immediately.
Skycrag banner!
Motherfuckers. I love it when a plan somehow comes together against all odds.
It's just noble.
When one of your units becomes renowned, create and draw 3/3. Yeah, I'll take that.
Wow.
Perfectly good stat line, ridiculous effect. Yeah.
Wow, how much renown? Do we have any renown?
We
We have the burglar?
Yeah, we have the Coastal Huntsman. We have the Softfoot Burglar. We have the Coastal Beastmaster. We have the Shingani Forge to activate literally whatever we want.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's also in our two main colors.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we've got a Bizarre Stampede.
Fireheart Crew, I guess.
Another 3 cost. Not that there's anything else. It would sort of be like the mob rule otherwise.
Yeah, mob roll isn't,
Or the Token of Knowledge for our outside colors. Like, I don't feel bad about having a ton of 3s, because I think we're A, going to cut some of them, and B, just fucking murder things.
Huntsman? How many
It's either the Huntsman or the Beastmaster, and I think it's probably the Huntsman.
We've got 3, it looks like.
Yeah, it's definitely the Huntsman.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to take another Keep Beastmaster in this deck, but...
Okay, her?
Axe Sharpener. That's a very easy Axe Sharpener.
Alright.
Yet another Fireheart Recruit. Or like Token of Vision for 2 of my colors. Token of Vision to make the splash a little more real. At this point, what I really want is a little more blue, admittedly.
Yeah.
But also if I just have a billion Fireheart recruits, how can you lose? It's foolproof! And I'm the fool.
And there's another token of ambition for us.
I don't really care about anything else here.
Another token of ambition for us.
That or Kanthas Outrider. I don't think I have any.
No, I don't
relics.
even have any relics, yeah.
Pretty late fall short. So that's fun.
Man, we just have all of that.
We have all of the fixing for Shadow. It's great.
Go on that, lady.
Eh,
Do you have any relics?
you don't have any relics. Except for the Shingane Forge, but even then, it's sort of like, eh.
Alright, this is a fucking weird
This is a wacky and wild deck.
I mean, by Grunform, probably?
Potentially, we shall see. Buy Endure for sure. Buy Smith's Hammer. Buy Frost Talisman. That's not what this deck wants to be doing. Beyond that,
You don't need 3 Cloud-Sign Hatchlings.
that is certainly true.
Just all the tokens. Yeah, I think if we can eliminate as much of the blue as possible, that'll probably help us out.
I feel like I keep Gruinform because it activates
For now.
Renown, and we kind of do want to be able to do that. Yeah, 3 Huntsmen is probably a bit much for a deck that doesn't have much to activate them.
You want that Miner's Canary?
That's definitely out.
4 tokens, yeah?
4 tokens of ambition. If we want to play a shadow card, we can absolutely play a shadow card.
We definitely can.
We have 6 fucking cards. We're actually at 15 right now.
Yeah?
17's an interesting question. We want that.
Oh, too late, Ragni. Card crimes are in progress.
This will definitely be something.
I mean, we don't have any high ends, like high end.
I think like 17 power is safe because we
Yes,
really
yes.
like getting to like
So we want
the
to go
Brawler,
any
the
less,
Beastmaster,
but
and
we
the
don't
Shingane
need
Forge.
to go like 18.
Yeah, I think so.
Then it's like the fall shorts, the Gruon form.
I think I want to keep the Gruon form just for an emergency activation thing.
Both
It's worth
fall
asking
shorts,
if I
you think?
want to have the Lightning Strike or not.
I would take a lightning strike over a fall short. But...
Potentially. This is the condition has 4 or less health. This is the condition doesn't have battle skills. And I guess that's a fair way to put it. The big thing with fall short being that I can use it proactively.
Yeah.
To get damage across.
Yeah. Unit?
Probably a unit. The question being, what fucking unit? Like, is it the Softfoot Burglar?
Want to cut our 1s and 2s?
We got 2 1s. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2s, which is better than we often end up playing.
I also want to kind of keep the renown, at least some renown.
He does at least have renown, yeah, and like not in blue, which is fair.
Whenever it's one of our billion
Or, like maybe the Thorn Beast, because he's not really gonna get to eat something.
Yeah, it's gonna be like the drones.
Yeah, he'd eat the drones, which is actually pretty good. You're really happy if you see him eat a drone, but then I think most of our other stuff really, yeah, I think he's like out of all of our 3s is probably
I want
the
the
weakest.
sharpshooter.
I mean, we've got the
Oh,
Gracklite,
Gracklite.
we've got the Shingane Forge.
That's true, that's true.
Like, we will eventually have enough weapons in this deck. It'll just take a little bit, which is why I
The
wouldn't want to play
Shadow
less
Splash
than
is
17.
definitely super real because of all of
Well, that's the
fucking
thing. Like,
tokens.
Shadow is completely at our... We have Shadow, basically.
Yeah.
Shadow is free. We have 6 Shadow sources in this
the
deck.
Primal is...
Primal is going to be the interesting one.
Primal is mostly our spell suite. Yeah,
Yeah, and like, these are good spells.
yeah.
Got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 sources of fire, 2... 6, 7 sources of justice. It's such a weird power base.
Do we just kill our shadows?
It is worth asking if we want to get rid of that, but I do think having it as active power is nice. Like,
true,
I guess
true.
we would add a justice sigil probably.
Yes, yeah. We do the stranger.
Yeah, we do have the stranger. And
what
then
are
as far
any
as doubles, we've got him. And then the Shingane Forge eventually.
Yeah, so Ricano. We really want, yeah.
Yeah, so it would be like cut this to get this. And I do, I guess the question is, would we be able to play Rooftop Vigilante on curve? Because like being able to play on curve is nice, and having all of our influence on curve is nice. So we basically have 6 shadow sources for 1, 2, just 2 shadow cards.
Yeah.
Maybe you do this? That is interesting. I mean, the other thing that is worth considering is that we actually only have the Axe Sharpener, the Bright Mace Paladin, the Longsword, and we do have the 2 Strength of Many. And yeah, okay. I think I can live with this. Perfect.
We want all our power, right?
No, we want all our units and like off factions.
Yeah. Oh, that fire, that and we're gonna have to
We're gonna be doing a lot of interesting math on this. I'm gonna piss and then we're just gonna go with this. And then the fun begins.
That I would take for sure. Yeah, we're gonna have to very highly rate hands that have like that fire, primal, and justice influence, and a play on turns 1, 2, or 3. We can't get too greedy with this deck. Deck is ambitious as fuck. One step pest, 2-step crime. Woo! Can't spend time farting about. There's crimes to be done.
I do think this deck has ways to just go nuts. If we ever play the Shingane Forge, I think we'll be able to come back from a lot of things. That's always strong. If we get any procs off of that Nobleman dude, that'll be ridiculous. Like, this deck definitely has moves.
Not there, though.
Ah! If I had the Primal.
Yep.
So it'd basically be playing him as Justice.
Yes, it's Justice, yeah. Probably worth doing over that.
That's, yeah, it would be, do I do that or do I just have a card? It feels really bad to do this. But
when you get
he
him
also just doesn't
early,
get
he's
played.
actually
He did
better
lose the thing.
as a pledge.
Oh, yeah.
Because, yeah, he's got so much influence, you know?
Yeah.
You very much want to see him later on. And I went down a card.
Yep.
Oh, we have our shadow.
That is nice.
Throw down our boy.
Hi, boy! We do have this coming up as well,
Yes,
which
yes.
is nice.
So we do the primal sigil
Yep.
and throw one of them down.
Choose your
2
side.
Strength of Menes is pretty nice.
Yeah, Vigilante Forge and any other units, yeah.
I imagine they'll attack in with this, and then I'll just attack back with a 5-attack sharpshooter.
Yeah.
Still don't know their 3rd color. That's neat. So now I'll force them into a bad situation where they have to give up either the hook or the Sandcrawler.
Your sword, Jito.
Alright, I'm gonna play our token with Shadow.
probably play the Intimidator next turn.
We'll see what they do. Ah.
Ooh, okay. So if I pull power, I can play the Intimidator, empower him, and then have the Bright Mace Paladin go in. I'm just not sure if that's the best move. It might be better to just play him as a defensive card, though.
hold the Direwood.
Getting him out early definitely seems nice, especially with a bunch of units on the board.
Yep.
Step up and try your luck.
Alright, what do you got? Their last color is Shadow. Good to know.
Ah, how can we not?
Because this is a relic-based thing, and it's kind of a bad card, so you wouldn't really play it unless you were going with relic strategies.
Okay.
And Aurelian is the relic thing. It's like there's a chance they're just playing Elysian with a relic focus. But if I had to guess, I think now I try to just flood the
Sharpen
board
that
out a
blade.
bit.
We forge what we need.
Some power would be nice, though. Especially with these 2 Strength of Many's going behind things.
Yep.
That's good.
I love a good fight.
I do love a good fight.
Yeah. He do. He do.
I love fighting the good fight.
Well, apparently you can empower him.
Hmm?
You can renown your huntsman.
Yes, I can renown that guy. Very confused.
Sorry, I used the wrong word. I'm dumb.
There's a lot of terms. Sure.
Not this one.
Not this one. That's pretty good for us. We can basically just start swinging in with Wild Abandon. Gonna make one of their units deadly, but like, whatever. If I pull power, that's fine. Please be power. I could really use power right about now.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Power would be buck fucking
Be
wild.
lovely.
Ooh. Fair enough. At first I was sort of like, but now, yeah, because if I ever got power, my board's huge. Look at Strength of Many, this
would that
guy.
be lethal or all out? I don't. I'm at 18?
They have
Doubt it.
3. They'd block, like, her, probably. And then that would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No.
With Strength of the Many.
Yeah,
Okay.
the question being, do I use Strength of Many to just kill this off? And I think the answer to that's probably yes. The other thing being if they just fucking
Yeah,
go
we got
in.
power a turn too late.
Yeah.
Alright, we throw up Bright Mace and power down? Or do we hold?
I throw out Bright Mace, the question being if I like just fucking go nuts here. Or if I just try to kill off this guy. And I think I want to kill that 5/5 off because he's going to be a problem.
Take this.
Then I'm also doing this. They can take my 2/3 if they want. This is too much damage to pass up.
Be redeemed.
Particularly with the 3/1 to swing in. Like, that just makes the clock so much faster on them.
Oh, so much to discover.
Your sword, Jito.
Your Jito sword.
Eureka!
Pretty good.
Nice move.
They'll probably even pull a power from this treasure trove. I don't think they've played one yet. Oh wait, it is 1 card, not 2. So now the question is, do I still swing all in? They'd only get a good trade with the 3/3.
Yeah.
The Bright Mace Paladin would take that. They'd lose the Gracklite. They'd eat the 2/2 or possibly the 1/3 Hunter, although I probably wouldn't with the Huntsman. I think again, like, while they don't have something that can stop the Fireheart recruit out, we're better off just going nuts. Let them do the math. That seems about right on their part. Question at this point is, am I going to be able to get across the line?
Yeah.
Damn.
Ugh.
Damn. That's not
That
very
doesn't
useful.
help us.
That would have been great, but currently it's not. Okay, they did miss. That's good. That's also quite good. Drew on form also negates a lightning strike. Nice. Ta-da!
No.
Ah, right. I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty good. That's potentially game-winning for us. I mean, we will have to be able to stop that in 4 turns.
Yeah.
We do have the 1/1 blocker for it, though. Shit!
Shit!
Oh, that's an issue. That's more of an issue, to be honest.
This'll do the trick.
I mean, the problem of not using my combat tricks for board control there was that if I did that, if I didn't do that, I was just waiting for them to play something gigantic. The way the game ended up going, yeah, I should have saved them, but like, I had no way of knowing that them being in time would not actually play a dangerous threat against me. So,
I love a good fight.
Unhelpful.
ugh, damn. Fall short is correct.
And we just didn't pull
We
any
pulled
of our
0
gas.
units.
We pulled 0 of our gas.
We pulled 0 fucking units.
They're also dumb because they should have just gone all in and they would have won. I mean, they're winning now anyway, but that was lethal they had on the board.
Yep. Ah, that hurts. I think it wasn't lethal because I could have fall shorted the dinosaur and then
Yeah.
blocked the 2/1. We would have gone down to 1
but-
health.
Yeah.
There's a reason I stopped there. I just gave up there. Like, honestly, I don't know about the whole holding or not. Like, I had to start swinging in eventually, and they would have gotten really good trades that would have kind of just emptied out my board earlier on if I hadn't used those. It is worth saying that, yeah, I had a lot of damage represented on those 2 strengths of many, and potentially use one of them at some point, but, like, eh. We don't have any blues here.
Maybe we do have the drone, the fire.
We do have the forge, the drone. I'm gonna keep the Fireheart recruit. Yeah, I think having the forge is actually really strong.
Yeah, 1 token for fire, 1 token for green.
Yeah. Really badly need a power here because I gave up. him
Yeah,
as a
they
power.
got gas when we stopped getting gas, essentially.
Basically. We got the Shingane Forge and then drew literally nothing.
No units, yep. Yep. No
in
units, yep.
4 or 5 draws.
Yep.
Like, that's
Yeah.
kind of what decided the game.
Yeah, we
there.
droughted in power and then.
Yep.
Hi.
Hmm.
Fire for sure in this one. I mean, both of them for him anyway.
Yeah, the thing being that it would be it's easier to pull fire from our deck, I think.
Yeah, but we have the forge, so there's no point in getting
Yep.
too greedy.
Yep.
Pity would weaken us. I love a good fight.
Alright, so now we just want power.
5.
It figures.
There's just an old strangers deck.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, do we need more tokens? We need all the tokens, right?
Hell yeah. Anyway, if they have something to deal with this guy, better to get him out than her, because she's like a better version of him, essentially. That's nice. That's gross. What are you gonna do? Lightning strike me? Perfect.
Time to take what's mine.
Yes. Alright, another power, please.
Oh, right, yeah, the Colossal Beastmaster has it renowned.
Yes.
I forgot about him, too.
We forge what we need.
Yeah, they're playing strangers.
Choose your side.
Really, really want that power, though.
You really want power.
I'd accept blue, but like
Doesn't
power
need to
would be
blue, but
better.
Power.
The
Any
existence of
power.
power. That's fine. That's gonna get lightning struck if it gets too big for its britches.
I mean, we can't. But,
That's, yeah, eventually. I'm not scared of a 3-3 is what I'm saying.
yep.
Even if it's in the air. Great. I was gonna say,
Right.
I would be happy to take that trade. That's why I offered it.
Oh boy, all of our primal cards right here.
Oh, the blue triangle means it's a streamer? I should figure out how to get that. Fucking A. Well, this sucks.
Jesus.
I'm an idiot.
Oh,
I'm a fucking idiot.
why an idiot? Should have gone one of our shadows.
I should have gotten my shadow if I wasn't thinking about it at all. God damn it. That's how we lose. Well, shit. That was terrible decision making and also drowning.
Our steel is sharp.
I have to be verified on Twitter?
Huh?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Unless you mean, like, they have to say or whatever. I have to apply for it. But yeah, we're just dead.
I'm just dead.
Jesus Christ. Alright.
Yeah, to be fair, we wouldn't have gotten the 4/4 out if we'd gone shadow, but yeah, I mean, that's our source
True.
of shadow in this deck, though.
Yeah, I didn't realize I had gone, like, all 3 tokens for
I
basically
got
all
one
of
more.
my everything. No, I meant, like,
Yeah.
all I had done was drawn tokens. Boy, you would have been nice if you were right here.
Yeah. No, it's not our fucking night now.
5 games in a row.
Ugh.
Let's see if we can pull off the mythical 06.
Please no.
Oh, like has a ton of community points. Weird. I haven't looked anything into the system, despite, you know, ostensibly having it. Being a streamer in the community.
Ugh.
Well, this is how we die.
Yeah. Yeah, we have all the other one for green. Baby needs an arrow crown a stranger, but
Die with honor.
gonna lightning strike him.
That would be the thought.
Aw, thank you.
This
Better that than sacrifice.
we forge
Yeah.
what we need.
Especially like if they had a trick or something. The lightning strike is better able to kill it.
Probably best to get the.
I mean, the thing being, if they kill off this guy, then that's not, or that's depleted anyway, but... Alright.
Stand aside.
Sure, I guess. That's nice.
Draw, mister!
I'd like to draw one mister.
One mister would be nice.
They don't have power. Well, that's fun. They're gonna kill this with a trick, and I will accept it. Alright, that's even better. I guess actually if they had played a trick, I would have just flash frozen.
Yeah.
That's a bad trick. Is it worth keeping? I feel like they're kind of stuck here, so maybe I do want to just not let them get any damage in on me. If that's the kind of shit that they're pulling on me. Well, that seems nice.
Power.
Power would be nice to be able to play anything.
Yep.
My sword is yours.
That's perfectly acceptable, though.
Oh yeah, yeah. One war cry on her. Very good.
They're gonna pull a Justice Sigil out of their deck.
Choose your side.
That's fun. Do you have a power? No power, only people.
Yeah.
You just play it, right? Yeah, okay. So that's worth noting.
Play depleted, yeah.
As in, if they were to play power, he'd turn into a 3/3 and then attack in with everyone, he'd turn into even bigger. Ooh, scary.
Come, my friends. Glory in battle.
Fair. Not sure how helpful it is, but fair. Ah, I love it, the suicide attack.
Yeah.
Alright, we did not go O on the night.
That would.
So there's
thank
that.
God. Thank God for that. That would have been. Oh.
Forge is kind of a tough card to pop off. I mean, we had a really good chance for it to happen there, and then we just drew Bum, but like, Forge does require you to A, get up to 5, and then B, have units to play after 5.
Yep.
And that's not that hard to do, but it is like if there's only one in your deck, you are kind of at the whims of fate. Yeah, I beat someone.
Nice to beat someone.
It's nice to win a game. It's just that kind of night.
Yep.
Who knows? This could be the start of the run. I'd have to win 4 more to be able to go 5 wins. Also, this is not the hand that's going to do it for me. Well, shit.
That is not a good hand.
That is
Shit.
dire.
That is real bad.
Because that is 3 cards that I really just can't play.
Yeah.
Plays at least. I mean, I get a Rakano Outlaw
We'll
down
throw
on
him
2.
away for fire, right?
Yes, unless we pull a, like if we pull a fire, I won't throw him away, but if we don't pull a fire, I absolutely will.
Yeah. Yeah, because again, that 4/4/4 is really good, but later on.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't really like sell the farm for him basically, and especially not if he's going to make my hand work a lot better. And he's better to throw away than the Fireheart Recruit,
yes,
because
absolutely.
if I play him,
Fireheart
I can just play the
can be
Recruit
used, yeah.
immediately, whereas I have to pull 2 separate power cards to be able to play Eden.
Yep.
You seditious noble, you. I don't give a fuck about that.
Draw, mister!
I'm gonna draw, mister. Who's mister? Who knows? Yeah, fuck me up.
Yeah, woo!
Play a spark on me. That's
Your
cute.
sword, Jito.
Draw,
Mr.
Scorpion.
Scorpion.
You let that hit your face. Thank you for getting that out of the way.
What do we do?
Good question. We'll see what they do. Oh, hell yeah! Good old-fashioned clown duel.
Go in!
Alright, well, we did just get some value, so that's nice.
Choose your side.
Pretty good move on their part. Alright, let's start drawing fire, please, for the love of God. Or power, really, so I can then play this changey stick, because, oh boy! That's terrifying.
I love a good fight.
I assume that's coming out next turn.
Yep. Worm
I will potentially just changey stick to put one of my quick draw units in the air. Alright, well neither of those was a spell. And they couldn't actually... Oh, they could. Alright, we lose!
Yeah.
Turns out they were able to clown Fiesta better than we could.
Well, if we can survive a turn.
What do you mean?
Oh wow, change 6 to 6 now, right?
7.
7. 6 and now it's 7.
It was
Fine.
6, now it's 7. We're boned.
Yeah, we're boned.
Alright, well,
Good fight.
I guess this stream ends here. Do I even want to continue this game? No, but let's do it. At least get an hour and a half of streaming.
Not this
Or
one.
fire. Not shadow. We tried.
Yeah, turns out, oops, they were just odd. Turns out every single one of our opponents had shit for us. Well, at least there's that, I guess. Oh, I wanted them to lightning strike me so bad.
Oops, all losing.
Time heals all.
Sure. I guess at least that gets
Fire.
hit, so there's that. That'll get changey sticked in a turn. When we go down to 2.
Take this.
No, we're dead.
Good. I'm glad the game isn't going on any longer. I didn't want to sit through that anymore. Wow.
This was a bad fucking night.
This sucks.
This was not a good night.
Nope. That, we just got awful, awful draws all night long.
Yep.
To get a single pack out of that.
No.
Or enough gold for another draft.
No.
Oh, God. Oh, well. Neat. Well, we're done for now.
Yep.
See y'all later.
Bye, everyone. See you Sunday.
Fire emblems.